Top 3 foods to keep nighttime leg cramps at bay, for muscles that won't fail you in the dark. If you're sick of jerking awake from the vice grip of pain shooting through your legs, or feeling your body stiffen with every step, you're not alone. Lurking just out of sight, the possibility of your muscles betraying you grows with age. The right foods can act as a shield, easing tension before it boils over, and keeping blood flowing, almost as if warding off a curse. In this video, you'll discover the 3 powerful foods that may spare you from those agonizing cramps, protect your strength, and help you keep moving when others falter. Stick around, the difference could be night and day. Before we get started, who's out there watching? Let me know which shadows you're tuning in from, and ask any sinister questions that come to mind. Oh, and if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on notifications so you're never caught off guard by the next tip from Health 365. Let's begin with eggs. Of all the foods that promise salvation for aging muscles, eggs come packed with nutrients that act like silent sentinels in your fight against cramps. What is it about eggs that makes them so effective for seniors? Beyond their unassuming shell, eggs hoard potent proteins and minerals, arming your body against muscle fatigue, the lurking villain behind cramps that tighten their grip in the dead of night. As muscle mass withers over time, sarcopenia, the slow thief, your risk intensifies. Eggs, the ultimate complete protein, deliver all 9 essential amino acids. Just one egg contains 6 grams of muscle-mending protein, fortifying fibers, improving contraction, and helping keep the pain at bay. Eggs can seem harmless, but within each glossy yolk lies a subtle defense against the frailty of aging muscles. Their vitamin D isn't just nourishment, it's a last line of protection, warding off calcium-starved spasms that twist and wrench the body in the night when shadows grow long and sunlight can no longer be trusted to deliver what the body needs. Neglecting this hidden nutrient lets weakness creep through your frame like a cold draft. For the elderly, this is more than fiction. Those who lack vitamin D are often plagued by relentless leg cramps and a pain that never truly lets go. The chill of deficiency doesn't discriminate, and without eggs or fortified foods, milk, fish, whatever keeps the darkness at bay, muscle and bone become brittle, prey to every sudden ache. One egg alone is never enough. The hunger for vitamin D grows with age, needing hundreds of units each day. Supplements or sunlight may help, if you dare face what waits beyond the window pane. Even so, further protections come when you eat eggs with other sources, crafting a barrier against cramp and decay. Meanwhile, the nerves themselves are menaced by a different lack, vitamin B12, which, if left unchecked, distorts their silent messages, bringing on spasms, tingling, and unending discomfort. Beware the hidden dangers lurking in deficiency. Eggs play a supportive role in nerve health, thanks to their B12 and choline content. These nutrients help maintain the myelin sheath, help nerves communicate efficiently with muscles for smooth movement, and can decrease the risk of neuropathy-related cramps, a common concern for people with diabetes or older adults. Eating eggs regularly helps keep nerves functioning properly and may lower the chance of muscle cramps caused by misfiring nerve signals. Older adults do tend to experience more muscle cramps when they have low B12 levels. As people age, their stomachs typically produce less acid, making B12 harder to absorb. Additionally, some commonly used medications, such as metformin or acid reflux treatments, further reduce B12 levels. Dietary restrictions that limit animal foods can also contribute to deficiency. Low B12 can lead to cramps, weakness, nerve pain, and anemia, which reduces oxygen supply to muscles. Eggs are a practical food for seniors. They're soft, easy to digest, and provide B12 in an accessible form. Compared to red meat, eggs offer a lower fat source of B12 and are easier on digestion for many older people. Eggs also deliver a combination of high-quality protein and other vitamins, which adds to their nutritional benefit. While other animal foods like meat, fish, and dairy supply B12, eggs are a particularly suitable option for older adults who need a gentle, versatile food to help prevent deficiencies and the problems that go with them. For vegetarians who shun meat but embrace dairy, eggs lurk as one of the last guardians of vital B12. Yet, for seniors, the question grows sinister. How many eggs can be consumed weekly to nourish aging muscles without summoning cholesterol trouble? The evidence creeps in. Moderate egg consumption, 6 to 7 per week, casts little shadow over cholesterol for healthy elders. Still, those already haunted by heart disease or high cholesterol should consult their physicians. Removing processed meats, and replacing them with eggs may ward off even darker dangers. Could eggs offer protection against the nighttime torment of leg cramps? The answer lies in their composition. Eggs harbor the power of protein to heal torn muscle, B12 to shield weakened nerves, and both vitamin D and calcium to hold twitching muscles at bay through the witching hours. Introducing eggs to an evening meal can balance key nutrients, improving your odds against painful nocturnal spasms, but not all can partake freely. Seniors grappling with kidney disease may need to ration their protein with the precision of a surgeon. Those trapped by soaring cholesterol should stick to whites and cast aside the golden yolks. Diabetics, threatened by their own blood sugar, are better off combining eggs with fibrous companions like vegetables or whole grains. For most elders, though, eggs remain a powerful ally, silently strengthening muscle and nerve against the ravages of time. Older adults can get a lot out of eating eggs frequently, about 6 to 7 times a week. Teaming eggs up with other nutrient-rich foods like leafy greens, dairy products, and nuts boosts their nutritional value even further. Drinking enough water and keeping electrolytes balanced also plays a part. For seniors dealing with muscle cramps, eggs are a straightforward choice you can add to your breakfast routine for a simple muscle health boost. Next up is the banana. Potassium is vital for muscle contraction, nerve function, and fluid regulation. Low potassium, or hypokalemia, makes muscles more likely to cramp and spasm. Bananas pack a substantial amount of potassium. One medium banana has roughly 420 mg, which is about 1/12 of the daily recommendation. Including bananas in the diet helps muscles contract properly, keeps nerves communicating, and avoids dehydration-related cramping. For older folks, eating 1 or 2 bananas a day can cut down on muscle cramps noticeably. When potassium falls below healthy levels, the body's ability to carry nerve signals to the muscles drops, which leads to unpredictable muscle contractions and stiffness. Cells struggle to hold onto or move fluids properly, making cramps more likely. This is why potassium-rich foods are so helpful for muscle health. Research indicates that older adults are more likely to experience potassium deficiency, often due to factors like reduced appetite, insufficient dietary intake, the use of certain medications such as diuretics for blood pressure, increased sweating, or dehydration. When potassium levels are low, nerves and muscles are impacted. Muscles may cramp more easily and become abnormally excitable. Nerve signals may not transmit smoothly, leading to increased involuntary contractions, and cells struggle to manage fluid balance, which can cause muscles to feel stiff. Adding bananas to meals can effectively restore potassium and help maintain regular muscle function. Magnesium is another vital mineral, playing a significant role in calming muscles and supporting healthy nerve activity. Not only does magnesium decrease muscle overexcitability to minimize sudden cramps, but it also fuels muscles with the energy required for contraction and helps regulate the balance of calcium and potassium, both necessary for muscle health. Each banana offers 32 mg of magnesium, which can aid in preventing muscle stiffness and spasms. Since many older adults are low in magnesium, including bananas together with other magnesium-rich foods such as nuts and leafy greens may help to relieve muscle cramping and enhance muscle recovery. Restless or cramping legs at night, commonly called nocturnal leg cramps, are frequently linked to low magnesium or potassium, poor circulation, or dehydration. Because bananas supply potassium, magnesium, and hydrating carbohydrates, eating 1 hour or 2 before bedtime could relax muscles, alleviate cramps, support proper electrolyte balance, ease nighttime spasms, and promote better sleep by reducing muscle tension. As for vitamin B6 in bananas, it's essential for proper nerve communication and muscle recovery. Vitamin B6 helps your body produce neurotransmitters such as serotonin and dopamine, chemicals that nerve cells use to talk to each other. These neurotransmitters are involved in sending signals from nerves to muscles and coordinating muscle movements. B6 also supports the metabolism of proteins, enabling efficient muscle repair after activity. Getting enough B6 through foods like bananas may therefore contribute to smoother nerve firing, better muscle recovery, and potentially less discomfort or delayed onset muscle soreness. Vitamin B6 plays an important role in maintaining a healthy nervous system. It helps regulate neurotransmitters involved in muscle movement, reduces inflammation to encourage quicker muscle recovery after physical activity, and supports the production of red blood cells, helping muscles get oxygen efficiently. A single banana offers about 0.4 mg of vitamin B6, close to 30% of the recommended daily amount for older adults. Studies have found that insufficient vitamin B6 can cause increased muscle cramps and spasms due to nerve health issues, more inflammation that leaves muscles sore and stiff, and less energy production, which leads to fatigue. According to a 2018 study, older adults with lower B6 intake experience leg cramps more often. Because bananas naturally contain vitamin B6, they can help reduce nerve-related muscle problems. Additionally, bananas replenish potassium and magnesium, which helps prevent cramps tied to electrolyte imbalances. They offer natural sugars and water to aid hydration and help adjust sodium levels, all of which are necessary for smooth muscle function. For seniors, a combination of proper hydration and foods rich in electrolytes, such as bananas, supports muscle health. However, while bananas contribute to hydration, they should be eaten with enough fluids. If cramps stem from dehydration, adequate water intake is just as vital as eating bananas. Seniors should aim for 6 to 8 glasses of water a day. Pairing bananas with water or coconut water is beneficial. By balancing both fluids and electrolytes, older adults can lower their chances of dehydration-related muscle cramps. As for how many bananas seniors should eat each day to help prevent leg cramps, 1 to 2 bananas daily is a reasonable amount for most people. This provides a significant boost of vitamin B6 and key electrolytes without overdoing it. Of course, dietary needs can vary, so those with kidney issues or other health concerns should discuss their banana intake with a healthcare provider. Ideal consumption is a slippery concept, but 1 banana a day usually delivers enough potassium and magnesium to keep your muscles in working order, at least for now. Those haunted by frequent muscle cramps might be tempted to reach for 2, but bananas, with their hidden stash of sugar, can be a lurking danger for seniors with diabetes. These individuals must tread carefully, pairing each banana with fibrous foods like whole grains or nuts, hoping to blunt the inevitable sugar spike. There's an uneasy alliance between diet and muscle function in old age. For those plagued by muscle cramps, a daily banana, relentless hydration, and a meticulously balanced diet can be the thin line between restless nights and haunted silence. While the power of potassium-rich bananas and magnesium-laden greens to fend off cramps is common lore, nuts and seeds wait in the shadows, another potent dietary force. Their blend of magnesium, potassium, protein, and healthy fat works quietly in the deep, helping muscles relax and blood to flow, fighting off cramps that strike in the night. Almonds, pumpkin seeds, and cashews join this secret crusade, bolstering the body's magnesium reserves. For many seniors, these reserves run perilously low, leaving them more vulnerable to excruciating cramps that seem to come from nowhere. Nuts and seeds hide some of the highest levels of magnesium among natural foods, offering a simple, silent way to stave off that persistent pain. Magnesium in an ounce pumpkin seeds conceal 168 mg, enough to cover 40% of your day, if you dare. Almonds carry 77 mg, a fifth of what you need. Cashews, a shade less at 74 mg. Every innocent handful lures your magnesium back to life, soothing muscles that, without it, might tense and ache from the shadows within. Bananas get all the credit for potassium, but nuts and seeds quietly hold their own secrets. An ounce of pistachios hides 290 mg of potassium, almonds 200 mg, cashews 160 mg. With each bead of sweat, electrolytes slip away and leave the body vulnerable to cramps and restless muscles. Nuts and seeds are more than a snack. They're a silent defense in the war against muscle failure. Their high stores of magnesium and potassium provide a shield for weary muscles. Fats within them, supposedly healthy, move in to stifle muscle inflammation. Their proteins patching up torn fibers under the surface for older bodies plagued by nighttime cramps. Another handful after activity might be the difference between fitful sleep and agony. The fats in these morsels help blood seep through every vein, delivering oxygen and nutrients your muscles scream for in the dark. Omegas in walnuts, flax seeds, sinister and slick suppress inflammation before it ignites. Almonds and cashews pump monounsaturated fats through clogged channels, fighting the cramp specter. Ignore your circulation, and cramps crawl out to harass you at night. Keep nuts close, and perhaps you can keep pain at bay. To address your question, yes, nuts and seeds may well keep the tide of muscle inflammation at a simmer, subduing the fatigue and twitching that stalks you after exertion. Their nutrients assemble a silent but relentless defense beneath your skin. Chronic inflammation slowly wears away at muscle tissue, leaving many older adults caught in an ongoing cycle of cramps and soreness that doesn't seem to let up. While nuts and seeds quietly offer some hope, packed with antioxidants and compounds that ease inflammation, their impact can sometimes feel like a small comfort against persistent aches. By including foods like walnuts, almonds, or flax seeds, seniors can bring gentle relief to tired muscles, especially for those already burdened by chronic pain or arthritis. Each type of nut and seed steps in with its own strengths. Pumpkin seeds deliver a powerful dose of magnesium, almonds and pistachios bring magnesium and potassium, cashews offer healthy fats for better circulation, and walnuts are rich in omega-3s to reduce inflammation. For those battling frequent leg cramps, adding a modest amount, just a handful of nuts or a couple of tablespoons of seeds, can nourish muscles and maybe, just maybe, dull that familiar ache. Still, even these nutritious bites have to be weighed and measured, as the calories add up faster than the pain fades. Mixing a variety into your daily routine, sprinkling seeds over meals, is the gentlest path forward, helping support aging muscles even as old wounds linger. A modest daily portion, just a small handful of nuts or a couple tablespoons of seeds, seems to be the safe zone. Sprinkling flax, chia, or pumpkin seeds onto meals can bring a quiet boost, though it might not feel like much. As for timing, they say the best moments to eat nuts and seeds for muscle health are during meals to help absorb nutrients, before bed to possibly ease those nighttime leg cramps that tend to visit in the silence, and after exercise as the body recovers a little more worn each time. Even with these routines, there's that caution: enjoying nuts in moderation might help prevent cramps in older adults, but overdoing it risks extra weight, and reaching for salted or processed options piles on the sodium, something that can leave people more dehydrated, which only makes things worse. Allergies can close off these options entirely for some, and for those whose digestion is growing more sensitive with age, the fiber in nuts and seeds may simply be too much, causing discomfort instead of relief. So, for those wanting to keep muscle cramps away, the suggestion is to stick with a small handful of unsalted, raw, or dry roasted nuts. It's a gentle attempt to hold on to muscle health, though there's no escaping the reality that each measure is more about managing decline than turning back time. If you have any thoughts or questions, or just want to share what's on your mind, feel free to leave a comment below.